Now, this is the second annual National Passenger Safety Awareness Week. The campaign, its objective is to mobilize passengers to speak up when they are with someone who is driving dangerously, impaired, distracted, or even being aggressive on the roadways. Joining me this morning is Michelle Anderson, who works with the National Road Safety Foundation. Good morning, Michelle. Glad you're with us this morning.
Good morning. Glad to be with you.
Now, we got a statistic in from your organization saying that passengers make up to 24% of fatalities from traffic crashes nationwide. What is the key message that you want to get across during National Passenger Safety Week? Because that statistic is pretty shocking.
It is very shocking. And the key message that we want to get out to your audience is that we're empowering passengers to speak up. We've heard the old cliche, the old saying, don't be a backseat driver. Well, we're giving you permission to do that. If passengers were to speak up, so many deaths would have been prevented on our roads. And in fact, in 2020, 16% of all traffic fatalities were passengers in vehicles. So passengers, you play a vital role while you're in the vehicle.
You know, we always talk about the person behind the wheel having drivers keep passengers safe, but how can passengers help keep the drivers safe, kind of the backwards side of things?
Yeah, there's so many things that you can do as a passenger. The first thing, as we just mentioned, is for you to speak up. If you see any risky behavior, or if you may see that the driver is nodding off, say something, speak up. It's so important that your voice is heard. If that person has their phone on, which they shouldn't, and those notifications are coming in, anyone is going to want to take a look at that notification. Do them a favor. Hold their phone. Let them know what their text message is. Tell them you'll be their designated texter, that you would answer their call, that you will be their personal secretary while in the vehicle so that they can keep their eyes on the road. It is a task to drive a 2-ton vehicle, which is it can become a weapon. So it's so important that you as the passenger help the driver to be observant and to keep their eyes on the road.
And I also think this is a really important conversation to have with drivers, because sometimes I feel like in a lot of relationships, you know, one person becomes that designated driver. You know, if there's a husband and wife, the husband always drives, and he might get frustrated or she might get frustrated at the other spouse or friend, whoever is really that predominant driver. Oh, stop backseat driving, just let me do my job. So lastly, for more information on this, because obviously a lot of people have a lot of talking to do about this and have an open conversation with people who they are getting in the passenger seat for, where can we get more information?
You can get more information at our website. It's nationalpassengersafety.org. And you would rather be frustrated than to be dead. So don't worry about someone getting frustrated. They'll get over it, but you cannot get over someone dying in a vehicle.
Yeah, like you said, 24% of traffic fatalities happen to passengers who could have made a different decision, maybe helped the driver out in a dangerous situation. Michelle, we really appreciate you taking the time, like she said.
Thank you for getting this message out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Any way that we could spread more information on how to keep the roads safe. Thanks so much.